Some of these icebergs are melting. You can feel, there we are.
The collapse of all fish and seafood species by 2050.
We've had food riots.
World energy demand will grow by 50%.
This water manager telling me we can't keep up with the growing population.
At least 36 states will face water shortages.
America's population could hit 1 billion people.
People have seen a nearly 40-cent hike in gas prices in a single day. What is going on here? What is going on here?
For a long time, more and better were pretty much in the same direction. When we were really poor, each increment of economic prosperity brought with it a certain quanta of human satisfaction.
Accelerating economic growth somehow in the minds of people who don't understand what's going on, that means better lives for people.
What we have is this human desire to become bigger and to become richer.
Growth is presented as the solution to problems it has never solved.
A future of hope and opportunity begins with a growing economy.
We are a nation of consumers.
I want it all. I want it all.
The ka-ching of Christmas.
Consumers like us, Natalie, account for 2/3 of this economy.
It's good for America when the consumer spends money.
The economy, well, it didn't grow fast enough.
We have consumption growing only 1.8%.
A lot of negative economic news.
250,000 jobs lost.
Consumer spending took its biggest dive.
The economy was receding.
Major sectors of America's financial system are at risk of shutting down.
This is America's economic Pearl Harbor.
We are facing the greatest economic challenge of our lifetime.
It's a race to correct an economy that's deteriorating daily.
Somewhere between $7 and $8 trillion has been pledged, loaned, or spent to stimulate this economy.
We are now being, for the first time in history, faced with this discontinuity that what we have been doing for the last 1,000 years is unsustainable.
Now, we no longer find ourselves growing happier as our economy grows or even as our individual prosperity grows.
Individuals get wealthy from promoting growth, but if that's just a few individuals, but all the rest of us have to pay the price.
We are changing and have changed the atmosphere to the point where we're threatening our very sustainability. We are causing an extinction of the working parts of our life support systems, that is the other animals and the plants and the microorganisms of the planet, at a scale unseen in the last 65 million years.
And there's this culture of growth and the culture of sustainability. They're going to have to choose.
We keep thinking we can grow forever, and the resource limitation is upon us.
You know, that's almost un-American to stop growth or be talking about stopping growth.
They assume that we can grow forever, or if we can't grow forever, that the end of growth is so far out there that we don't need to include it in this plan.
Only people who have to take off their shoes to count up to 20 don't understand we have a population problem.
Human beings have used more natural resources since the end of World War II than in all of human history before.
At some point, human economic growth is going to doom our children. We can have a transition to a sustainable economy, but trying to overpower the institutional and psychic inheritance that growth has left us is going to be very difficult.
It's like a drug addict that's strung out on growth. You've got to have growth, you've got to have your drug in order to just maintain normalcy.
The good news is that there's still a wonderful life that we can leave our children.